ladies and gentlemen, to the big one, and it's the Junior Rotax final with Joshua Withcombe and Jarek Metters on the front row. Joshua Withcombe with 90 points. The next one along is 70-odd. Someone with a very superb day there. Will he be able to maintain that P1 though? And don't forget, if you are a new supporter and you come regularly to these YouTube live streams and haven't subscribed yet, create a YouTube account if you haven't done so already. Hit subscribe, it's all free. And you'll get notified when we publish extra content to the YouTube channel as well. Meanwhile, with all the self-promo out of the way, we get ready for the formation lap to complete for the Junior Rotax, and we get ready to fly away with the juniors for their final 14 minutes plus Junior Rotax. Hey, that sounds familiar. So, chair is well and truly out of the way for this one. Let's get ready to rumble. So, Junior Rotax is going to be underway. And it is well and truly underway as we head on down into Billy's for the first time in this Junior Rotax race. There's a driver stuck right on the outside there from the front row. And that one being the 53 is it's a bit of carnage. A bit of a car park going on. As the S's claims a few. But down in front, I think it's the 29 out in front there, leading this one. A couple of drivers out of this race early doors, unfortunately. But here we go then, ladies and gentlemen, coming down the main straight. Let's get your running order, as long as the timings don't break. And they have broke. Right, so, unfortunately, the 11 there, that's a... Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. That is a broken... That's a bent axle if I've ever seen one. I would not be driving that back. Surely that's got to cause more damage. That's well and truly that driver's day over. Be a bit of vibrating, isn't it? Anyway, distractions aside, Joshua Withcombe's leading the way. And it's real tight from third downwards. As down the inside goes the 30 on the 21. That's Maxim Smith on Archie Dyson. As I believe that is Kian. Is it Kian Downer? It might be Sammy Churchill's out of this one. As he plops away down into the pits. Contact warning given to Karthik Kumeta, the number 95. But hey, here we are. Joshua Withcombe's leading the way. Hani Sadiq in second position. Number 62, very much at threat by Karthik Kumeta, that number 95. Maxim Smith there in the background in fourth position. Towards the top end we go. As the whole field flies on by here. Fast lap at the moment is going to our race leader with a 35.26. And that 1.6 second gap now is tightening up in second and third. With Maxim Smith at the back of that one for P4. So as we come around the horseshoe here, fifth position still has competition as well. So we'll keep tabs on this front runners. But Withcombe is away by 1.6. So 2 seconds now the gap, but Hani Sadiq still the one leading that one for second position. And like I said, Kumeta's just hanging on in there as Maxim Smith almost looked like he budged out of the way, but cannot confirm. But the 95 a little bit further back now. As Maxim Smith given a contact warning, so it definitely must have been forceful there. But nevertheless, we continue on this race. Kumeta down in P5. So around the hairpin we go, through towards the horseshoe, as Kometa on the inside there, trying to maintain position as best as he can. As we get away from blur vision, down the main straight we go. Smith still in third, but not anymore, as it looks like we've got a competition between the three. Someone's trying to make it 3 wide. That's not going to work. Side by side through the S's. The 21 just hanging on to that outside there. Archie Dyson trying to keep it there. I thought something flew off a cart then. It was just a pigeon. A clay pigeon. So, blue flags are at the ready for our first back marker for this one. I say like there's going to be multiple. But blue flags are out for our back marker. That is the 26, I believe, of Kean Downer. As we go through the S's, down the back straight. The gap, by the way, is nearly 3 seconds for the number 29. So Maxim Smith. There's been a collision down at the S's. Between, I believe, 3. Komet is involved in that one. Someone's got a saw back. Only caught last wing of that, unfortunately. 5 is okay, though. So there goes to 29, our race leader already flying on through. Maxim Smith second, Meta's third, Dyson fourth. Meta's making a recovery drive after the start. Pepperell in fifth. And it looks like it was the 62 of Sadiq, Kometa, and Max Chown, which I think it's the 62 of Sadiq, who's unfortunately retired out of this race here from the looks of it. Such a shame, as he was quite high up there, losing 14 positions and down the running order there. So Withcombe, a whole 3.5 seconds ahead of the road. As that field sort of spreads out a little bit, as we are nearing the halfway mark of this race already. That has flown by. So lost 2 drivers so far, that being Sammy Churchill and Hani Sadiq. And there goes your race leader there, the number 29, Joshua Withcombe, who's had a great day so far, scoring quite very good points through his races. Doing a 35 dead on his last lap time. The wind very much picking up here at Clay Pigeon. This is affecting the camera ever so slightly. So 7 minutes remaining. Withcombe still leading this by a whole 4.2 seconds. Some sort, you can hear the carts grounding out on the track at the points. So it goes Withcombe over the line to head into Billy's. And then followed by our back marker and a few others. Timing screen's just freezing for the moment. Max Lovell given a contact warning. There's been a few contact warnings in this race so far. So we've had Max Lovell. Kometa was given a mechanical, so we've lost him as well. Alfred Matthews, Maxim Smith, and Garvey Kometa again, but that's a contact and 7 mechanical. So a few warnings given out today as our leaders are running truly into Billy's. So through the S's, down the back straight we go. The 30 followed by the 53. Meta's really closing that gap now towards Smith. Through the right-hander towards the top end. Still a 4.7 gap to fill though. So we head into Billy's. 53 on the inside. Is it going to be a switcheroo? And it won't be because the door was slammed shut. There was no getting past Metas there. Metas up into P2. So around the hairpin towards the horseshoe yet again for our second position driver. The 26 for Kian Downer is a back marker, as blue flags are once again given to the driver. So there's the changes there for you all. So just over 4 minutes remaining. Your leader is Joshua Withcombe with a 5.8 second lead. And Meta's just getting into second position a lap ago. There's still plenty more racing yet to come. And we'll be still here doing it. Just a reminder as well, results, if you do want to see any, will be available via scanning the QR code. And you can check that one out. Or if you don't want spoilers, don't check it out. And tune into the Instagram Live trophy presentation a bit later on this afternoon. Like I said, it's on Instagram Live at Clay Fishing Kart Club. All done live as well. Right then, back to the action here at the circuit, and it's very much the 58. Going over the line there. It's very much our race leader of the 29, Joshua Withcombe, as he's already overtaken a couple more back markers here today. The 74 and 67 of Leo Steed and Neve Allen. They have their own little race near the back of the grid, whilst the front runners starting to fly ahead. Matters in second position. Smith managing to stay with him though. There's not too much of a gap going on. About 3/10 was the gap on the line last time out. So still very much still there with it. But let's see how this plays out. Still about two and a bit minutes to go. Don't forget, if you do have any support for any drivers for the last couple of races here today, then make sure to pop it into the YouTube chat. I do get to see it. If you are watching on Facebook, then head over to the YouTube live stream. That's where I'll be able to view your support messages. It's a bit easier to view them through that one. Back to the racing though. 27 just getting ahead of the 16 there. Alfred Matthews getting ahead of Lucas Reeves down at the S's. At the good old popular spots just before the S's. As their little battle in the midfield going away. Matthews given a contact warning as well on that one. So 2 minutes remaining. Meta's still maintaining P2. As going into Billy's there. Pink helmet. That one being... I think that might be the 13 of Izzy Lawton. As down the inside goes Matthews. And gets ahead of Lawton, but does he manage to keep it stuck in? He's got the inside for the horseshoe, and indeed makes the overtake at the horseshoe there, unfortunately just off camera. So top six already gone over the line once again, with a couple of back markers in that one. But Smith is really managing to stay behind Metas here. Metas not being able to get any further ahead than he was behind. But Withcombe's just gone 6.69 seconds ahead of the road. So 1 minute remaining then of this 14-minute final. What will we see near the end here? I'm not even sure who already has one, unless I will jinx it. I don't want to. The 29, Joshua Withcombe, is the one out ahead, running 7.17 seconds ahead of any of the other drivers out there today. A very good day for the driver, and is probably the biggest gap we've had for a leader for this round. Round 8 showing off some big gaps here. As go over our second and third drivers. 3/10. Smith managing to stay within 3/10 of Metas. Trying to see where the 29 is. There he goes. Through the horseshoe there. towards the top bend because, ladies and gentlemen, there's only 4 seconds left, which only means one thing, and that means we are leading towards the last lap of this race. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for the final lap here. Going over the line there goes to 58 as well. Jensen Cox down in 15th position. But here we are. It's about between Metters and Smith. That gap 4/10 this time round, though. So will we see anything between those two? It could be an anticlimactic ending. But not much from those two. But through the horseshoe we go. And coming up to the top bend, we better keep an eye out for our winner here. Checker flag just about managing to go out there for Joshua Whitcomb. He takes the checker flag. And out the end there, a little bit blurry, but that was Metters and Smith for that running order. Dyson takes 4th. Pepperell 5th, Ambrose 6th in the end, Matthew 7th, Clark 8th, Lawton 9th, and then Lucas Reed will round out your top 10 of a pretty decent 14-minute final from the Junior Rotax. A couple of retirees of Karthik Kameta, Hani Sadiq, and Sammy Churchill. Sammy Churchill after a lap 1 incident, Hani Sadiq quite a fair bit into the race, and then a mechanical for Kameta. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is it from the Junior Rotax. As, oh, there we go. There goes Pete Thomas. Go on, Pete. And good old Jeffers. Going for the recovery. They're off for recovery. Crazy duo. There he goes. There he is. Pete Thomas. Rotax in disguise. Anyway, to the red.